What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, you join me over here back by the AFK fish farm. I mean, I guess we'll call it what it is. It's a thing. It's here. And today we're gonna make it look a little bit better because this thing's kind of an eyesore. I mean, it doesn't look like it'll be too hard to fix, but just kind of having this like weird looking contraption does not fit the rest of the aesthetic that we're going for with our city. So if anything, I figured that since the top of this does need to stay open, you do need to have the water up here with direct sky access in order for the it to consider it like open water where you can actually get the treasure enchantments and whatnot. So what I figured we would do is kind of make this look like maybe like an old building that's like, you know, kind of fallen apart and been abandoned. And then it'll kind of just be like a little, you know, extra bit back here that's more of a decorative thing than a big build. So, with that being said, I've got some stuff in the shulker box here. Not a whole lot. I do figure we'll go ahead and get the stonecutter thrown down. But, yeah, let's see what we can do to make this look a little bit better. So, I mean, first things first, we'll grab definitely all the 3 different types of stone. Probably some stone brick. We'll grab all this stuff. And yeah, so I think first off, what we're going to do is we're going to hide the chest right here and possibly move these fence gates back a little bit and maybe just put like a door instead, because I'm not a huge fan of the fence gates. Maybe we can just leave the one and that way we'll still be able to get into the, no, because then baby zombies. I guess we could put a carpet right here and then they shouldn't be able to get through, I don't think. So yeah, I don't have wool on me, but we do have some sheep right here, and I do have my ender chest, which conveniently enough always contains the essentials box with some shears. So what we can go ahead and do is just snag some wool from this guy, and then we will have plenty to make ourselves a little carpet that we can just go ahead and chuck right there. And that should hopefully prevent the mobs from spawning. Although what I guess we could do, if we really want to play it safe, we'll go ahead and actually, we'll dig this down. I think that should be right. And then let's go ahead and we'll place these with bricks. Like so. That guy right there too. And this one. And then we can take a torch and place that on there. And then grab our carpets and go 1 and 2. And that should make that mob proof so they won't be able to pathfind in here to get us, because they'll think that that's a 2-block drop, so they shouldn't go over that. And just in case, we've got the gate right there. So moving on from that, let's go ahead, and we're not going to need the shovel. We can go ahead and get our cobblestone out, and I think what we're going to do is just kind of make this building look kind of like old and beat. You know, I should honestly, you know, let's run back to the base super quick, because this is a perfect opportunity for mossy stone bricks, and for the actually I'm going to keep the vines. We can just grab some moss for the mossy stone bricks, but mossy stone bricks, and then oh, it's not coming to me now. Cracked stone bricks, that's what it was. So let's see if we've got any of the cracked bricks left, and of course we do not. So let's just go ahead and we'll grab 2 more stacks of stone, and then we'll go ahead and do that, and then grab that and do, nope, that. And then real quick, what we'll do is we'll just run down here and chuck these. You know, we'll just throw half into this furnace. Oh wait, is this one out? Oh, are all these out? Of course they are. Alright, go figure. Alright, well, I'm going to have to smelt up some bricks real quick. So I'm going to go to our lava farm, grab some lava, and get these kind of smelted up while we are kind of plotting some stuff out. So if you'll just give me just a sec, because I did not prep for this. So I'll be right back with you. Alright, so let's see. We got our furnace. We'll throw the lava bucket in there, and then we will go ahead and chuck a stack of the stone bricks. Our bucket out, we can just chuck that back into the shulker over there, and then while that's getting started, we'll just make a quick detour. You want to try to ram me and give me a horn? That would be great, because I've walked past you so many times and you still haven't done it. Anyway, we'll come back over here and grab ourselves a stack of moss so we can make a stack of the mossy stone bricks. Let's just go ahead and do that. Boom. All right, perfect. Now we should be set to actually be able to get this thing done. So let's run back over here to the location. And yeah, we'll just kind of start, you know, how many of these do we have ready? 3. That's not a whole lot. Okay, so, you know, we'll just fill in some of the mossy bits and whatnot here in between. And, you know, this might get a little kind of funky looking, but I think we should be able to probably blend it together relatively decently. So we'll just kind of go around and I guess we'll get our torches and just throw these around at the base underneath here just to keep it mob proof. Now one there and one there. Very nice. Actually, these should probably be on the back blocks as opposed to the grass, just in case for whatever reason we're ever underneath. So we'll go ahead and just replace those like so. And grab that one. All right, perfect. All right, and that should allow us to be able to kind of like fill out the walls and whatnot around here without it looking quite as bad. So I think we'll relocate these lanterns here. So that can go and that can go. And then maybe what we'll do is stair. And then we'll put another stair. And right here, and then I guess just for the sake of lighting, we can throw the lanterns right there. All right, that's not looking too bad. Then I think all of this edging can come off, and we'll replace that with something that looks a little more aesthetically pleasing. So let's go ahead and take all this down. Okay. So we're getting close. Pretty soon we'll have like a box, and then we can start going ahead and making it look a little more like worn down and tattered. And I've got a relatively decent idea for how to go about doing that. So let's see, how many of these we got? 16, that's enough for right now. It's almost time to sleep, so we'll get that ready, but let's see. So moving right along, let's see. What I'm basically think I'm going to do here, and I'm not going to bring you guys through like the whole process, is we're going to basically just kind of like box this in. So we're going to add like, you know, another, you know, thing like of another wall, another layer basically right here. And then on the other side, so we've got what's essentially the square, like the base of one of these buildings kind of. And then we're going to go in and make it look a little more rugged and overgrown. So if you give me just a moment, I'm going to get the box done, and then we will see how to detail it. So one thing I will note before I do the cut here is I plan to vary it like as I go. So we'll grab, you know, all of our different types of bricks and whatnot here, and then we'll kind of fill that in, so to speak, as we we'll fill it in, vary it, so the blocks are varied to begin with, so that way we're not having to replace the blocks twice, because what I actually plan to do is go through and then put all the extra blocks that we have in our inventory in here, and then just dig out a bunch of random blocks from this thing, convert them into stairs, so it looks like little bricks and pieces of it are missing, which should be a nice touch. So I'm going to go ahead and get the wall in, and then we can go ahead and start detailing it up a little bit and see how it turns out. So give me just a sec. Alrighty, so here's what we've got so far. I actually forgot to do this block right here, so let's just go ahead and grab one more brick. Actually, you know what? I'd rather do a mossy brick for that, I think. So let's put that back, and we'll go ahead and just chuck that guy right there. Very nice. Now we've got access to our chest. We can hit all 3 of them from right here on the side. Don't have to see any of it from the front, which is super nice. Next up, what I'm going to do is, with the exception for the cracked stone bricks, because there's no cracked stone brick stair, we're just going to come through on some of these middle blocks and just pull them out. And then what we'll do, and that one looks good, maybe that one right there, is one side at a time, just so we kind of keep the things looking balanced. We'll just make all of these into stairs. And then we'll just kind of come back in and just do like a variation of, you know, Stuff kind of like that, where it looks like, you know, some of them might be missing or have fallen out over the years, just to kind of make it look a little bit more worn. And then we can alternate between upside down and right side upstairs to give it a little bit more of that texture there. And I guess maybe right here, you know what? I'm trying to remember if doing a corner is going to come out. No, we can do the corner. Okay, so we'll do that. And then let's see, maybe pull this one. Actually, no, let's pull this one. And then we'll do this one right here. Maybe here. Maybe another one right here. And then up here. And we'll just throw one down at the bottom for good measure. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know what, we'll do one over here as well. Repeat this for the other side and the front, and then we'll start decorating with like some leaves and whatnot. So give me just a second to knock that out, and then I'll come back and show you, and we'll move on to the next bit. Alrighty, so got things a little bit more detailed up here. So basically all around we've got kind of the whole missing brick look thing going. Especially looks good on this side. You know, I think this one really came out pretty well. It really looks like this thing's kind of aged. So next up, I figure we kind of come around and maybe put like some, you know, just various like slabs and like little wall bits and whatnot on the ground to kind of make it look like this thing's falling apart a little bit. So, you know what, maybe over here instead of that, let's get our stair, and we'll kind of just, I don't know, maybe not on this side, but somewhere up here we'll just kind of put some stuff so it looks like, yeah, you know, I really don't like that. I need some regular stone to go with that. So what we'll do is maybe over here, that needs to be filled in. Don't have any dirt. Okay, so let's see. Maybe like right here we'll do a rock. So let's see, we'll put like that, and then maybe a slab there and there. Maybe one right there. And then next to that, so that's kind of like a little boulder we got there. Over here, we can kind of just place, you know what, let's dig out like that. And maybe do something kind of like that. I think that could look good. And it kind of looks like it's fallen and, you know, gotten worked into the ground. And if we get our shovel, we can kind of come around it. And kind of do something like this. Just kind of make some of these areas look a little bit more worn down, so to speak. So I just kind of, and like here and there, maybe kind of do some over here, and maybe a little bit by the entrance. You know, not a ton, just enough to kind of break it up a little bit. All right, I'm thinking that's looking pretty good. And then maybe over here we'll just kind of place like some random like little bits of wall and whatnot. I really need to fill this in, but let's see if we can just kind of get another one right there. That'll work. And maybe by some of these, we'll just kind of put some slabs. Except not like that, because that looks kind of wonky. So we'll do like that instead. Yeah, then once this gets filled in, this won't look so bizarre. We kind of have a little trench here from where I was terraforming the ground a little bit. So let's see, that leaves us with not a whole lot of blocks left to place, but that's fine. We can do maybe cobblestone wall right there, which doesn't want to render for whatever reason. Put a slab right there, which again, for whatever reason, is being super wonky. There we go. And maybe another one right there. Couldn't hurt. And like another good side to place some walls. So we'll kind of put one there. Maybe one coming out of the like the bricks right here. So, you know, see, when you put two of them too close together, it just kind of looks funny. So I guess we could put like maybe on the edges here, so it kind of just looks like it's kind of deteriorated a little bit more. All right, I'm liking this so far. This is actually coming along pretty good. So next up, I think we'll go ahead and add some leaves or bushes, because bushes always make things look nice. So we'll just kind of come out here a little bit, maybe put some like around the corners. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then once that gets filled in, we can make that look a little bit better. And I'll pull that out like a diagonal. Maybe add some bushes down here just to kind of fill this in. To really give it that, you know, kind of just like old, like abandoned look, you know. Maybe we'll have a couple creeping up on the back. So we could do like there and there. And then maybe one like right there, there, and there, which will hide the dirt. That looks pretty good. Some more in here. We can come up to right there just because of the stone. I don't mind blocking the plain stone as much as like the bricks and whatnot, because the bricks actually kind of look neat. The stone is more just to kind of like break it up. So I guess we can kind of, we'll do something like that. And then we can spread out the base a little bit so it looks like this plant's like actually growing. I'll maybe pull it up for one more. That works. And then get some in the front here like that. Maybe some on this side. So we'll go like, I don't know. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then it kind of fills in with the bricks. We can put a little bit more right there maybe. Yeah, overall, I'm liking that. And then we'll go ahead and fill in some of these gaps with some vines. And I mean, I'm sure over time these will spread and make it look absolutely terrible, but you know, for the meantime, we can just kind of decorate it now. And then once we notice that it looks bad later, we can come back and add some string to kind of fix that. So we'll just go ahead and just kind of vine this up a little bit. Get it looking all nice and overgrown. Maybe some here and here. One right there. Maybe have kind of a little patch going right in that area. Perfect. All right. So far, this is coming along fantastic. And I think we'll really touch things off with like a couple cobwebs. Just kind of, I don't know, randomly spewing about. So maybe like right there could be a good place for one. The backside here looks like it could definitely use some cobwebs. Maybe we'll put one right there and then add another block, which I just so happen to have right there. Perfect. And then we can get one more on the other side over here somewhere. You know, I don't know. Maybe let's stick it right there in the bush. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that's coming along. I do think we might need a couple bushes like in the front here just to kind of break this up. Yeah. I think I'm satisfied with that. I think that came out pretty good, actually. All right, so that takes care of decorating this up. So I guess we'll go ahead and pull all of our stuff out here and see how this turned out. So we'll just grab all of our blocks out of there, throw these all back in here. Bricks like that, and we can put our leaves down like so. Our water bucket, food, rockets, that goes up there. That goes right there, that goes right there, that goes right there, that goes right there. Perfect. Alrighty, and there we have it. So now we've got a nice little kind of what's the word? Little abandoned looking, you know, kind of temple-y thing. And it doesn't stick out quite as much because it just kind of looks like, you know, it's something that used to be here but was a little bit overgrown and forgotten. You know, the torches I think might stick out a bit much, but we do need the area lit, and I don't feel like doing the hidden lighting over here, so that's just going to have to do it for the time being. We'll need to get this filled in, but I think the next thing that we got to go do is grab some tropical fish. So I think I'll start doing that, and then probably in between episodes just gather a whole bunch more, because we're going to need it for that project that will be going right up there, which is going to be our quest for the blue axolotl, like the blue and orange one. So that being said, I think that's where we're going to call the episode for today. You know, a nice quick easy, fun little, you know, detailing build. We will have to get some sort of door on here at some point. But that being said, if you liked the episode, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all my links in the description down below. Leave me a comment while you're down there because I love reading your guys' comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video.